Now I'm hitting record. We're recording. Let's play this fucking game.
Okay.
And go ahead and recap for us, whoever's going to do it.
Oh dear. Nobody else keep notes?
No.
We can roll for it to see who.
There was a lot of sneaking around.
A lot of sneaky.
We got attacked by flying squirrel vampire things. Oh, poison mushrooms. And baby mimic. We have been recapped.
Oh, Jeff, for your baby mimic.
Yeah.
Until I come up with a character sheet for that, consider him a magic item.
I made the token.
I don't have a sheet for him, though. So he is a fragile magic item, and if you push me on fragile, we'll figure out how much HP he has by rolling a dice.
Probably a lot.
It won't be a big dice. Alright, well, welcome to room, whatever room. I'm assuming
we ended up in the room with all the, after getting through the poison fog, we all got across it one way or another. Smoke King took 1 damage running through it.
Okay, so y'all are just approaching this room then, right?
Yep. I don't know which room. All I see is an overview map, but yeah.
Okay.
We didn't take a short rest, anything like that, after the one we took in the banquet room.
That's good. Oh, did everyone see my message about short rest and long rest?
Yeah, the thing is, we don't actually take that much long rest. We just, constantly short rest.
I don't think that's the case. I feel like y'all long rest frequently.
Well, you have to. Kind of the way the game is set up. Well, you don't.
I mean, yeah, I don't have, but a couple of spell slots left, and I can't get those back any other way than taking a long rest.
Well,
yeah, we're not adventuring machines. We do have to rest.
According to the book, you're supposed to go 6 to 8 encounters that are medium to hard difficulty without doing a long rest. You can have short rest in between.
And no short rest?
You can have short rest in between. The adventuring day is 6 to 8 encounters with 2 short rests and a long rest at the end of it.
Let me look back. Pretty sure we're at 7 or 8 encounters since our last long rest.
I would be very surprised if that were the case.
When's it drown?
Yes, that's just another thing we have to track.
I mean, what difference does it make, though?
I mean, it's up to the discretion of the DM, because the whole point is to make a fun adventure.
Right. My concern is I'm not taxing your resources enough because y'all are long resting frequently.
I feel like that's a fair assumption.
So, an example is, Scott, you're an excellent example. You can walk into an encounter and use your AoE to go crazy.
Basically.
And then rest, do a long rest, and blow everything up all over again.
Yeah, basically. I'm a glass cannon, though.
Right. But there are other classes that don't have that kind of burstiness.
Yeah.
And they don't get to shine if every encounter Scott blows everything up.
Right.
We have had 5 encounters since the last long rest.
Is that the ones that come back after?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know how we're judging an encounter, because sometimes we go through an encounter, kill them all, and then they pop back up. Is that still the same encounter? Because if not, that number goes up to 7.
Yes, that's still the same one.
I don't know if I'd count, because usually there's a little bit of time in between, we search around for a little bit, and then they pop back. So we could have had the chance to escape.
Well, it's typically not an overwhelming number of enemies.
Yeah, it's certainly not a medium to hard encounter.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
It's more like we've had 5 medium encounters and 2 small encounters. just because of pop backups.
Okay. Well, just keep in mind that there is a system in place, and it'll be great.
Oh. I'm very on board with it. I just wanted so you had some perspective on
Right.
where we were at.
The goal will be to, we lost you, Jeff. The goal will be to basically have a DC for the random encounter thing while doing a long rest that's based on how many encounters you've had in that day.
Okay.
So if you do if you do a long amount, or if you do many encounters, it'll be easy to rest without being interrupted. But if you do one encounter and then you try to do a long rest, then it's going to be very difficult to rest without having a random encounter.
Gotcha. Like I liked the last long rest that we did. We were taking turns doing watches, and something kept popping up and kept popping up, where it kept us on our toes and everything. Like you paid for the long rest, basically, and that's more interesting to me. So I'm on board with that.
Oh, like
You're still on the world overview map too. I don't know if you.
Oh yeah.
I guess I could put y'all in your dungeon where you've been. I've been there. I've been here the whole time. Where y'all been?
We've been waiting on you to unfuck the video situation.
Well, I guess I can move the tokens around and just tell you, but I'm surprised because there's no artwork going on.
Yet.
All right, so welcome to room number something. As you approach this room in this dungeon, you see glittering minerals in the ceiling of a large cavern that make the ceiling look like a starry sky. The cave is large enough that it contains 2 freestanding structures. Each of these stone buildings is proportioned for human use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishing you've seen elsewhere in the mines. I should have been saying stuff about that the whole time. The cavern is divided by an escarpment into which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, the south, and the west. Y'all are coming from the south. So, in layman's terms, as you enter this room, you see a sky of stars as the ceiling. You see a couple of rooms, you see a walled-off structure to your right immediately, and to the north you see another building.
Bless you.
And
You said the walled-off structures are to the north?
There's a structure to your north in this room, and there's a structure immediately to your right as soon as you enter. And you can see I'm assuming you can see the doors to this structure.
I see the doors. Yeah, I see it.
What would you like to do? Yes.
Do you recall why Grip and Smoky have icons on them?
Because
you'll touch the poison?
If I assume Smokeen does, because you like to put tokens on her before I take away
the heart.
something.
The heart was you. I don't know what the other one was.
I thought they were both from the poison fog we all went through.
I didn't go through it though.
You got tossed over it. Yeah, you shouldn't have had it on you, but I did log that Smokeen took 1 damage from the poison fog.
Okay, it wasn't a long-lasting poison. It was basically a burst of damage.
All right, so we're good.
Yeah, you're good.
I think it was a healing token, so they would regain hit points. I think we talked about that.
Oh, the healing poison? That's in the next dungeon.
Because it dealt damage, but it gave you fungal regrowth, so it healed all your wounds. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so and Jeff, you weren't affected by this.
No, I wasn't. But I'm
the
already
room was radioactive, and if you didn't have fungal regrowth, you definitely have dragon cancer now.
Oh, good. Okay.
Kidding aside, welcome to this room. You see a bunch of damaged buildings. you see some stairs going up north to the second damaged building. What would you like to do?
Before we advance any further, I would like to use 15 points of my lay on hands on myself.
All
Because
right.
I'm still I'm kind of hurting there. So that puts me back up.
Is anyone proficient in Arcana?
I do. That's one of my specialties.
Okay. As Scott specifically, as you enter the room, you detect a subtle magic aura coming from the entire room.
Something magical resides here. Can I do a? I mean, I guess that was an Arcana check, basically.
That was a freebie Arcana check.
Okay, well I'll do a I guess I'll do a further Arcana check.
Okay. How would you do this How would you use your magicness to check? Because you've already sensed it.
For how many I'd spent.
I close my eyes and I focus on the magical energies of the room.
Okay. Well, give me an Arcana check then.
Is how many remain?
That's what I thought too, because I only have one.
10.
You can only use one at a time.
10. As far as you can tell, the whole room is filled with magic. You don't learn anything further by focusing your arcanic your arcane focus, your magical focus, whatever you're focusing on. You do not gain any more intel based on that.
Okay.
Well then, I would like to use one of my divine. What is it? Divine sense. See if I can detect any evil or undead or otherwise.
Can you post that in chat for me? So I can relearn what it does?
Yeah, give me just a second. I would be glad to do that.
I would be glad to let you know of all the evil things that are about to eat you.
I'd like to use Cure Wounds on myself one time.
Okay.
In response,
I just realized that I only have a very small amount of hit points.
Don't you have berries or something?
The good berries take time to eat. The Cure Wounds is just like, bam.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 2.
So go ahead and do 1d8 plus 2 or whatever. I don't know if you have it in your character sheet.
10! Yay!
Oh, that's cool.
Damn.
That means you rolled... What did you roll then?
An 8 and a 2. Well, an 8 plus 2. So that's a high...
The 1d8. Oh yeah, 1d8. That's correct. I was thinking 2d8. I'm stupid. Sorry. As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell. Okay. As you, how do you sense undead again? What is your, what voodoo witchcraft do you do? Do you raise your hands up or something?
And I kind of do like this and close my eyes.
It's like you're peering into something.
Yeah, it's kind of like that thing a little bit.
Moving puzzle pieces around or something.
Yeah, some gestures. Yeah, like imagine there's like a like the Hellraiser little puzzle cube, and I'm kind of like manipulating it in front of me, and then it locks into place. I like that.
It's Minority Report, but with a dragon.
Oh, shit, I love that movie. Yes, with the little orbs. And then I get a little wooden ball at the end that tells me where the evil is.
Yep.
I like that.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, allow me to find out what is evil. What truly is evil?
Well, I'm sorry. Okay, so not evil, celestial, fiend, or undead.
celestial fiend or undead.
Or anything
Well,
affected by the Hallow spell.
Okay. Well, as you're puzzling your pieces around, swiping at screens or dashboards in front of you, you look to your right, and the building to your right definitely has something that is not quite alive in it.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. Good to know.
It might be. Could be a friend in there.
Maybe it's an undead Gundren. Maybe he's been turned into a vampire.
That's entirely possible.
I hope there are no vampires.
Let's go give him a hug.
Let's go somewhere and do something instead of just standing here.
What did you sense in which building?
There is something undead in the building to our right.
Something undead. Oh, and the one to the right. Thank you.
My divine sense.
Character, do we know that?
Yeah, did you tell anyone?
I just did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jeff. Also, you sense evil on your person again, and it nags at your mind.
The hammer.
You sense something on your person that is not the mimic, that has evil and undeath.
We know
It's
the
that
mimic.
dragon dick.
Yes. It was from that. It was from that last tavern. I knew there was something wrong with that girl at the last tavern. I knew it.
Just want a rubber.
So you'd like to you'd like to go into the building to your right? The doors into this room are cracked. Their iron hinges partially melted. If you want to go through this door, you're not gonna be able to just open it.
Can any of our stealthier members of the group see if they can peer through the cracks in the door or hear anything?
That's what I was about to suggest.
Sure, you can. Sure. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try and look through a crack in the door.
Okay.
You want me to roll perception? Or...
Yes, roll perception.
11.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Looks clear to me, guys.
Everything looks good here.
Nothing suspicious.
Nothing's fucked here, guys.
Nothing's fucked here.
I bet the undead on the other side of this door is probably benevolent, even.
You know, maybe it's our old pal, the necromancer.
Oh yeah, he just thought he'd see how we were doing.
That's
all right, well,
I'm going to try and very slowly and stealthily push on the door.
Okay. As you lightly and stealthily push on the door, it doesn't budge.
What do you guys want to come try and kick it down?
Maybe we should pull the door. I don't know which way
full 11.
Which way does it open?
I'm just picturing Smokeen doing this half-ass tug. It won't move. Let's slow it down.
The hammer.
So what do you want to do? You want to pull on it now, Jeff?
I want to open it. However we do that. Should I do a strength check to try and because it's partially melted, so that I guess that means it's the hinges are warped, so it's not going to open normally. Should I do a strength check?
If you want to try to shove the door, or if you want to slam into the door to knock it down, you can try it. And you did try it, and you failed. You bounced off the wall.
I'm not going to slam. I'm going to grab whatever handle or handhold is available and try to wrench the door open.
Okay, as you're pulling, your fingers slip, you fall backwards. You land on your butt.
And we all have a good laugh at the Dragon Man.
Hey, Sean.
What's up?
I drew an X on the floor. How many chocolates did it take?
Oh my god.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many squares does the chalk cover?
Alright, I'll count them and take it away. Is it 1 for 1?
It's 1 for 1. Okay. Do you want to do something else, Jeff? Something a little more deft than falling on your butt?
Well, maybe we ought to search the perimeter of the building then, since the door doesn't seem to want to open.
Okay.
Maybe there's another entrance.
You peruse the walls. They appear to be solid stone around the entirety of the building, and they mesh with the walls of the cavern in a way that is not normal.
Okay. Can I do an investigation check on the door just to see if there's any details that will help us open it?
Absolutely. How would you like to investigate the door?
I just want to study it for any anything out of the ordinary, any runes or something.
Okay, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Well, I'm stricken blind.
You've forgotten the word for door, and you're trying to describe it to the party, what you see, but you just can't think of the word door to describe it.
I've seen the trick to the door, and I just can't get the words to come out. I'm gonna go sit in the corner.
So all we see is Nomi goes and stares at the door and looks really sad and walks away.
Yeah.
Oh, good. This is going well. This is going well then.
Okay, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Okay.
Like the progression here. Barely nudging the door. Full on kick.
I want to see if anyone comes to the door.
You're just gonna go up to it and go. Is this like a loud knock, or is this like a half-hearted knock?
No, it's a real knock.
You're like, so it's not like this. It's like.
No, it's like a boom, boom.
Okay.
It is 3 hard strikes at the side of my hand. It's a cop knock.
Okay. Can you give me a strength check?
Are you ham-fisting the door?
Yes.
Yes. She's using the peacemaker to open it.
Let's get all the bad rolls.
I rolled a 20.
Oh, man.
As you go and knock on the door with your fists of steel,
Boom, boom.
the door swings open because you are that strong.
Take that, pussy dragon man.
I'm sorry. You go to aim like this, but you slip and end up punching the door with your fist, and it shoots open.
It just open like I can do. Oh my god.
As you enter the room,
Oh.
Ooh.
you see. As you enter the room, I gotta. Hold on a moment. I have to, do that thing so you can see the room. The door, you've destroyed it. It's not. I cannot close the door anymore.
With her top knock.
It was incredible. You just bashed the door open. It flew off the hinges, flying in both directions, clattered to the floor.
Sorry, it's just even greater after Dragon Man couldn't get it open.
I was going to say,
He loosened the door up for
you
you.
take Dragon Man's man card.
Where's your big now, movie?
My mistake was that I didn't try to hit it with my dick. I should have done that right off, but
That was your folly.
Your dragon dick is now known as the battering ram.
the penetrator.
So, as you, with the doors wide open, with the doorway wide open, and the doors on the floor now, you peer in, and you see 2 beds. You see ash and the walls blackened from flames, and the furnishings in the room are charred and splintered, but appear to be in decent shape otherwise. And at the foot of one of the beds, you see a scorched iron chest.
Ooh, sexy.
Hey, you guys, are you sure that we haven't been here before? Or just, one of our hires?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because that door was closed.
Jeff, are you walking into the room?
No. I would never do that. My finger slipped and hit the forward arrow. It was a mistake.
Sure, you get one.
I quit darkness.
Oh god, you killed the pikey.
Time to go to the ER again. Damn, third time this month.
I need a beer.
Okay, as you stand in the doorway, and Numi definitely doesn't walk in.
Definitely does.
What do you?
Investigation roll.
Okay, what are you looking? What are you investigating?
Just a general scope of the room, and that's just my personal investigation. I'm
Right,
just looking
right.
around.
As you don't enter the room and you investigate with a 10, you see the walls. They're blackened with flames. You don't learn anything additionally from
your initial description.
Yes, from my description.
Is that a door on the southern side that I can see from position?
Absolutely.
Wants to go in.
Not Numi.
Grep does.
Do we have anything that can sense or detect traps or maybe
As Grep enters the room,
fine, whatever.
As Grep enters the room, and I guess everyone just stop moving.
That's where I'm standing. I went in.
A shadowy, spectral figure rises from the floor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Can Grep shoot it like immediately as it comes? Shit.
Grep can shoot it immediately if you'd like.
Yes, that's very much what Grep would do.
Okay. 2 seconds so I can read what happens.
So, other than the 2 beds, what's in the room? Is there a structure?
The iron chest.
Yeah, in the walls.
Oh, the
And
iron
door on
chest.
the south. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Grep, are you firing off a shot right now?
Yeah, I am. Roll.
17. That's a hit. Okay. He takes you shoot your crossbow at him, and he doesn't budge, and you know that you landed a good hit, but he did not even flinch. He took half damage from that.
All right. Well, I assume
are you doing your offhand as well?
No, just as like an initial reaction, like as a startled thing. I think it would only be.
Okay. Well, you fire off that bolt, and it's initiative.
22. Why am I getting my good rolls right now?
Well, you want to make sure that you not a skeleton here. Okay, I got a. That's excellent.
Jeez.
So I got a 22, a 22, and a 22, and a 12 and a 9.
The 22 should be Pikey, then me, then D.
Yeah.
Pikey, then D, then you.
No, Pikey, then Grep, then Smoking.
All right, Pikey. What do you do?
I guess I have line of sight. So I could see this thing appear. I saw Grep shoot it and fail.
I hit it.
Mm-hmm. So now we're in trouble. My D5 default is just to mock it.
Okay. Well, go ahead and mock it.
I'm curious.
Wait, did it do anything when you tried to hit it with the crossbow?
Didn't even flinch.
Didn't flinch.
Didn't even flinch. Sorry.
Do we know that it's evil? Maybe it was a good specter coming out of the floor.
What do you call out, Pikey, to try to knock this wraith, basically, this wraithful spectral demon thing that came out of the ground?
I tell him, hey, you're great. I'm gonna let you finish, but we're the explorers in this town. You don't get to just talk.
He whispers back, "Your presence is offensive, and your life is forfeit." In his best Christian Bale Batman accent.
Best Christian Bale. I like the specificity.
He is unimpressed with your wisdom saving throw. He takes no damage.
So he is wise. At least I know that.
Grep.
I'm going to delay my action.
Okay.
So the trigger is if any of my allies are within 5 feet of him, I'm going to attack with both hands.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right. D.
Ah, crap! I was gonna use whatever he did to try and figure out what I should do.
See if
What
Crypto's
works?
again.
Okay, so describe him a little bit for me.
He is a ghostly dark apparition wearing robes of black. The robes are tattered looking. He's floating on a. He doesn't appear to have feet. He appears to be just floating with skeletal hands poking out of his dark, tattered robes. You don't see his face. You just see fiery eyes.
Okay. How much light is there in this room?
None. It's very dark. But all of y'all have fucking night vision, so it doesn't matter.
I don't. I'm just a human.
Well, you're not even in the room.
One thing I'm going to do is take a free action to yell at Scott's character. Cast a light within the room. And then I'm going to, even though it probably won't do anything, try and shoot him with an arrow.
Alright, go ahead. That's a hit. He takes 3 damage.
Okay, it did something.
It did a thing.
And that's it for mine.
Okay.
So he can be hit.
So, for his turn, he walks directly in range of Grep. Is this triggering Grep's thing?
No.
No? And,
I said ally.
Okay. And he reaches towards you with his hand, going for your neck. And you he misses. You lean slightly to the left, and he passes on.
Ooh, fumble.
My God. Brett doesn't want to get choked.
Nope.
Next up is Jeff.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward 1. Does that activate your
Yes, that activates me.
Ooh,
clay?
do you feel activated?
aggressively triggered.
Very triggered.
Well, 25 is that's a hit. All right, he takes big 2 damage. Offhand also hits for 6 damage.
Are you sending those directly to Sean?
I think so, because I'm not seeing it.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing those. Okay.
I'm just playing with options.
Okay. I was just making sure there wasn't like something wrong with roll 20 on my end. I was like, huh.
Right, me too. I was like, oh no.
25, eh? Alright, and then I'm going to swing at him with the Warhammer.
Okay, that connects. I don't know. Okay, you swing your hammer back. You land and hit. It connects, and it should connect for a lot more than it does.
Is he weak to
He
bludgeoning?
appears to be resistant to your hammer swing.
So what, like half damage?
Sure.
Meta.
Well, still hit him.
Next up is Scott.
Alright, well, hearing Smokeen's request for light, I'm going to pick up a rock off the floor, cast light on it, and toss it into the room.
Okay. You don't need to roll for that.
No, it's a cantrip, so.
But I have this awesome thing. It's not a glowing rock. It's a torch. It lands in the room. Can y'all see it lit up?
Yes.
It's beautiful.
Okay, well, a glowing rock of light lands at his feet. He glances down at it, unimpressed, and nothing happens.
So it doesn't do anything to his form.
It does not do anything. It appears to not do anything.
So he's a spectre, right?
Not a shade, a specter.
He's a something.
Oh, okay. We don't know what he is. Alright.
Can't use anything.
Probably not a shade.
Mikey?
I would hope not a shade. Because then we'd be screwed.
Yeah, I don't like level drain. I wonder if they still do level drain.
Who's
You
next?
know, let's find out. I'm going to look that up real quick.
What are you looking up?
Shade.
Yeah, like
Why are you
shades.
so meta?
Okay. Okay, let's keep the game rolling.
Yeah. No. Okay.
Mikey, do something fun.
I don't have anything. Anything fun I have requires this asshole to be retarded, which he clearly is.
Well, you could always give him a hug.
Oh, do you think that would work?
I am 100% certain that might work.
It would not.
Seduce him. Give him a boner.
Mid-combat.
Right? Apparently, boners in this case require a wisdom save, which he's good at.
Something a wise man once said about boners. I don't know where I was going with that. So, you could high five him.
Ooh, I could.
Or you could try to stab him.
I mean, has anybody tried? I mean, we tried the Warhammer, and we tried the arrows. Your long arrows went through him, right, Smokey?
It did some. It had some effect.
Some effect.
Seems
I
like
suppose
I use magic.
I should.
Sword.
I mean, but he's been making all these businesses.
Stab him.
Stab him. I think I'm going to go stab him. Let's see what's going to happen.
Okay.
So I move up to here. I have to be here.
All right.
It's just a glowy rock, right? I'm
Just a
not.
glowy rock. You're not going to die from stepping on the glowy rock.
Well, I mean, I'm not impeding the light standing
It's actually a grenade.
The rock explodes.
Sweet. That's good that we threw it in nice and close to everyone, though.
No, but you are standing like straddled.
Right all over the light.
As you straddle this rock, you rear back using your sword, and you swing, and it glances off of him.
He looks unimpressed.
Yep, he's unimpressed. You did what appears to be you appear to have nicked his robes a little bit.
I just pissed him off, is what I did.
Yeah, that's the gist of it.
But did the 16 hit at all? I mean,
the 16 connected.
It connected, fair enough.
But it did was piss him off.
Mm-hmm.
We're just tipping him down.
Grep.
I'm gonna whip him.
Whip it good.
Actually, hang on, I get to roll that again.
Okay, well, your 13 connects. He doesn't appear to be phased. And your offhand crossbow?
Yeah.
Misses. Shoots. You bury a crossbow bolt in a wall behind him.
How much damage does the wall take?
The wall takes 4 damage.
Alright. It's not resistant to piercing, guys. Let's kill the wall instead.
Quick, attack the walls.
So next up is D.
That's its weak point.
First, I'm gonna yell at Numi, "Don't you have something cleric you can do?" And then I'm gonna try and shoot him again. Also gonna, actually, first I'm gonna move just a little bit this way, and then
You're going to get further out of range. You don't want to be in range of him.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna try and shoot him again.
All right. Well, that hits because fucking always, goddamn archer does.
10.
Okay. You hit him. He's like, he glances at you. You could see the fire burning in his eyes, and he whispers, "You're next, after the dragon."
After the dragon.
And next is his turn. He's going to try to strangle Grep again.
Grep has a very squeezable neck, apparently.
Grep, if you could roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
God damn it. Either stat drain or...
Ooh, that's good. Okay.
Ooh.
So you only take 19 necrotic damage.
Oh.
How much?
19.
What?
Yes, only 19. You survived your Constitution saving throw, so that's great.
Ouch.
Jeff?
Well, my response to Smokeen is that I am completely expended on divine spells at the moment, so I can't. Did I think I used my breath weapon already. Pretty sure I did. So I'm just going to swing. But I have flanking, so
That's
17.
nice. Flanking is important. He, as you swing the hammer back, he catches it with his hand. He catches the, the hammer part of it. You've seen Ragnarok, right?
With the 17?
Oh, with the 17? Never mind. Just kidding. He doesn't catch it.
He catches it, but with his face.
He catches it with his face, hitting him in the jaw.
That's good, because I was like, what?
For a big old chunk of damage. And he glances at you, he glances at Smokeen. He's making an assessment.
I blow it.
He's calculating.
Scott, you're up next. You're the only one not in the room.
I am the only one not in the room.
I'm going to shout. I'm going to shout to Davro, light this bitch up.
Wait, sorry, too many people talking. What's up?
You could retreat if you want.
Listen.
So I'm going to move up.
Or not retreat.
Light this bitch up.
And let's take a gander at my spells.
I think you should cast light on him.
We've already established. Come on, Sean. We've already established that the light doesn't do anything to him.
Yeah, but they need to be shiny.
He's not a shade.
He'd be shiny if you cast light on him. Go up to shake his hand, and as he reaches out his hand, cast light on his hand.
Oh.
It's a good idea. It's tactically sound.
You should cast light, but on like one of his teeth, or like all of his teeth.
I'm just
so
gonna.
he's got a shiny grill.
I'm gonna hit him.
Go up and poke his teeth.
I'm gonna hit him with magic missile.
Fuck yeah!
I shoot magic missile at the darkness.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke?
What kind of magic is magic missile? Is it?
You know what? That's a good question.
I guess it'll say
Well,
the spell.
if this is what I think it is, because I have a pretty good idea.
Probably arcane magic.
Being a wizard, yeah, it's definitely arcane. Hang on, I
Is arcane
basically
a magic
copied.
in this game?
It's magical force. So
you're just going to post the spell card, and I'm going to be able to read it, right?
yeah, hang on. Let me switch it to spell cards so it'll post.
Damage. I can do it on something else.
And that should be it. That post? No, that didn't. Submit. All right, there we go.
Okay. So you're casting this at level
1, basic
Yeah.
1.
Okay.
Let's try this. D4, 3d4, 14 damage, or 14 damage because it has to do the +1 for each die.
You crit on 2 of those.
Yeah, baby.
You fire back these bolts of force, and you punch holes right through the robes. He is shocked, and you could see a glint of fear in his eyes. Next up is the pikey.
The magic missile worked. Let's use my one first.
Are you gonna hellishly rebuke him?
No, not until he hurts me first. I can't use Hellish Rebuke.
And as my speaking action before it moves on, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna yell to the rest of the party. I think we're dealing with a shadow.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna yell back, why the fuck do you think I wanted you to turn on the lights?
So the light hurts it? I guess the little rock. I can't make anything more than that little rock. So
We were hoping that the light would hurt it, but the enchanted rock didn't seem to do anything to it. It kind of just looked at it like, meh.
I think I want to use my wand on it.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
My wand of magic missiles.
At what level would you like to cast this wand of magic missiles? I believe it's full right now.
It is full right now. So that's 7 charges. No, I've got 5. Yeah, I've got 5 charges left. On a level 4.
Oh,
Just
shit.
cut this bitch.
Okay. So Scott's got a legit knife out. Okay. So does level 4 means it uses all but 1 charge?
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and cast a level 4 magic missile. I don't know if you have
Oh,
magic missile
shit.
on your character sheet.
Wreck that bitch.
One more dart for each spell slot above the first, so you get
How is it
3.
supposed to be rolled?
Do you want to?
So-
you can get Scott to roll it at level 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're gonna roll
yeah. If you would, because I don't have
4
access.
plus 6.
Yeah. Let me do it. Let me. I'll do it
You're
for
okay
you.
with Scott casting it or rolling the dice for you?
Yes.
All right, Scott.
So we'll cast that. Did it actually do it?
No.
2.
Why did it do that?
It did 2.
A 2 whole damage.
Come on.
Well, what you can do is just do the die here and do
Yeah.
D4.
64 plus
Is it 64? Because it's you. Wait, what level are you casting it at?
4.
Oh, at 4. Okay.
Pikey, if you go to the compendium,
Just roll 4d6, or I'm sorry, roll 64 plus 4.
No.
Wait, Sean.
So you see the icon far, on the chat log, go up to the icon on the far right, the one with an eye on it, the eye with a circle.
Oh, yeah, compendium.
Click on that, type in magic missile, and you can drag the spell magic missile into your character sheet, or the wand of magic missiles, and you should be able to cast it from that item on your character sheet. So I guess drag and drop the wand of magic missiles onto your character sheet, and then click it to shoot it.
I can't get them to stay up to drag it on there.
Are you clicking on the text? Well, let me see if I can open you up and do that. What's your character's name?
Tila.
It's
Oops,
just right
I
there.
added another one of you to the board.
No, I want to use my mouse to do it. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Sorry, Sean.
Okay.
Okay, I've got it open.
Scott, before we move on too much further, you should have done
I should have done what?
3 more damage because it's 1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, it was 14 damage total. 11 plus 3.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't realize you.
Oh, yeah. I just rolled it off of the little dice generator off the toolbar on the side, so...
Ah, okay.
Oh, if you click on it, you can do more advanced stuff. So you could do something like this. 44 plus 4. Actually, it's 64. So your roll would be like this.
What? So, am I waiting to click on the magic missiles? Or...
I was trying to add it for some reason. It
Okay.
won't. So I should be able to click on the item, magic missiles, drag it to your character sheet.
Oh, wait. Something just popped up.
There it is.
I think
Okay.
so.
And if you click on that little dot, equipped, it has an attack.
Yeah,
And it should be in your character sheet now.
it is. I can see it.
Okay, and it should be as an attack as well.
Yeah, it's equipped and has an attack.
Okay. If you click on the attack, does it let you select a spell level?
Ooh.
Okay, well, y'all fiddle with this. I'm gonna go.
Yep.
Did we kill it? Is it dead?
Who knows?
I can't get it to let me click on the attack. It keeps closing on me.
Did we do a -1 damage with the wand?
I can't get it to work. I don't...
Okay, just roll the. We'll figure it out afterwards.
So on the left, look on the left sidebar, and you'll see the die on the left sidebar above the question mark.
There it goes.
So it does 12 damage, which is, what did it say? 1d20 greater than 20 plus strength plus.
And that was at what, level 4?
That
Was...
doesn't make sense.
No, yeah, just do a regular roll.
Yeah,
With the dice.
figure out how to add it to your inventory properly for the next
Okay.
time.
Just use
So
the dice roller.
What do I need to roll?
You need to roll. If you're rolling it at level 4, you start with 3 at level 1, and then 1 additional for each level above 1.
So
So
7d4 plus 7.
7.
Plus 7?
Yeah, because you get 1 for each die.
I think.
Okay, so 24 damage. You flick your wand at him like fucking Harry
Forceful.
Potter.
Yeah.
And it's
Swish and flick.
swish and flick, and 7 glowing orbs appear in the front of it and blast off towards him like a cannon.
Yes.
And as you see holes appear all over his robes, he disintegrates into the abyss.
Woo!
Like he saved the day. Yay!
He is no more.
It's like he was never there. So that only leaves me with 1 charge left on.
That's correct.
Don't use it. Don't use it.
But that bitch is dead.
He is definitely dead. Maybe. I don't know. Things die all the time in here.
Right? They come back all the time.
Well, I know one way to keep him from coming back.
Throw them in your bag.
I'm gonna look at a baby mimic. I'm gonna say, "Come on, baby mimic, time to feast."
When I said he disappeared into the abyss, there's nothing left of him.
Oh.
Oh, did we beat it? Maybe?
Yes. Well, who knows? But he's gone now. He's no longer here.
Okay, I'm searching the room.
Okay.
Let's search the room. Everyone, pick a corner.
As you peruse the room, you notice the scorched chest that you saw before.
Yeah.
And let's see. There are some shelves that have some books on them. Oh yeah, okay. So there's a bookshelf full of books. The books appear to be completely intact, as if they were preserved by magic. And there's also the chest. I am not hearing anyone. Testing? Cannot hear anything. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect. Testing? Am I back? I'm not back. Testing? Testing?
What's weird is I can see his thing lighting up, and I know he can see ours lighting up.
Yeah.
Just turn the volume.
Yeah, that's what I asked him in Discord.
Did you just get tired of our shit and turn the volume down?
Alright, we're back in business.
Everybody else is leaving.
Well, fuck all y'all. Alright, so it's I described what was in the room, and I didn't hear anything after that.
I was saying, I want to open the chest. I want to open the chest.
Are you sure you want to open the chest?
Yes.
Okay, you open the chest. Holy
Did you go into the room?
There is definitely a question mark after that, yes.
As you open the chest, and Jeff and Scott are off doing something else, so they don't see you open the chest, you find a fuck ton of money.
Yeah!
Let's see. 300, 500, 450.
Hurry, say it fast before
Find
Scott
like
gets his headphones on.
750 gold.
Ooh,
750 gold. Wow.
Well,
No, you didn't see that. Fuck you.
you were late.
So yeah.
He heard me exclaim. Okay,
Even Brett was going to take a shiny just so you can't have it.
I will split it up evenly amongst the group.
Grefno wants shinies.
Okay. I'll take your portion.
It's the war chief
No.
Max.
Wait a minute.
Okay, what's 750 divided by 5?
To be fair, she's probably the one amongst us that can count to begin with.
Okay, everyone gets 187 gold.
I trust that math. I fully endorse it.
Well,
As the DM, I think that may be the most correct math I've ever heard.
I was about to say, Clay, we were all just staring at your titties.
Mm-hmm.
Titties!
Potatoes.
Betty's.
So,
Nugs.
is that all that was in the lockbox that you found, Smokey?
That does appear to be all that I have found.
And
I'm
then
just-
the chest bites you.
the
it
chest
doesn't.
bite.
It was a mimic.
It is not a mimic. There's only one in this game currently.
Let's cut it.
Okay, I want to go look at the
Scott
door.
shanks the chest.
Okay, I want to listen on the door.
You want to listen on the door?
Yes, at this house.
Okay. I don't know what's in that room. Hold on.
I don't know what's in that room. Okay. I'm sorry. The DM is currently experiencing technical difficulties.
Please stand by.
Well, this is stupid. You listen to the door. You hear the dripping of water.
That's it?
That's it. What do you want from me?
Okay. I'm gonna... Stop it! I am going to slowly open the door.
Okay. You slowly open the door, and you are overwhelmed with a toxic smell. This was the restroom that has been sitting with the door shut for centuries.
Dungeons have bathrooms?
I mean, what have y'all been doing? You have to pee.
He just shit in a corner.
Oh, you just shit in the corner. Okay, well they
No,
did this, except they did it in a room, so no one will have to experience it.
Hey,
No one uses the bathroom in Fantasyland.
Well,
ever.
Okay, I'm closing. Okay, do I see any other or anything?
As you gag and peruse the room, you don't see anything of interest. Actually, give me a perception check. Maybe you do see something of interest.
Whether or not somebody ate corn.
18.
You
In
really
the
wanna go
farthest
explore?
corner of the room, you see a glint of gold.
Oh.
Just a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna just close the door and tell my party members, like, I mean, there's a little bit more gold in there if y'all want it,
You gotta really want
but you're gonna have to stand downwind afterwards.
Did you want to investigate anything else in the room?
We investigated the room, didn't we?
There was a bookshelf with the books.
Yep.
Oh, Magic Man, why don't you go look at the books? They're probably more useful for you.
Sure. Let me pore over these ancient tomes.
Okay, as you pore over the ancient tomes, you roll an investigation check.
Woo.
And you find as you're perusing these books, you're flipping through, you're skimming. You're not super concerned about the content, but you want to try to get in as much as you can so you don't got to carry them. You flip to one page, and on that page is a map. The map is a rough sketch of directions from Phandelver to the mine that you're in, but there's a third destination off in a opposite direction of the map leading to somewhere else, and it's marked Magic Temple ?
So I turn around and just say, "Hey guys, you may want to look at this," and I show them the map. A magic temple.
Is it in this dungeon?
It's a map of the Sword Coast. It's a crudely drawn map of the Sword Coast with Phandelver, Wave Echo Cave, and this magic temple marked.
Okay.
I'm going to stash the map away in my pack for now.
Okie doke.
Or was it written in the book itself?
It was a loose leaf shoved into the book.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take that and put it in my bag of holding.
Okie doke. Your bag of holding? When did you get that?
My backpack. It holds things.
Okay. Your specifically non-magical bag of holding stuff.
Yes.
So how about we call it the bag of holding stuff?
Yes.
All right. What would the party like to do?
Keep adventuring.
Let's go adventure.
I'm going to head back to the north where the stairs are and just hope people follow me.
All right. As Smokeen blindly follows her nose or something alone to the north, she notices stairs.
I'm going to wait at the foot of the stairs and see if I hear anything.
Okay. At the foot of the stairs, you take your fingers and you point out both your ears, kind of like antennae, and you listen. And you listen, and it sounds like you're in a cave.
Okay. I'm going to stealthily creep up the stairs, and as soon as my head... Okay, so is this a wall here, or is it like open up into a flat place?
Let me see where you... Okay, so the thing to your north is a building. You could see it from ground level, from below.
Oh, okay.
This is basically just stairs to a higher level of the cave, and you see a stone building right there.
Okay, I'm going to go up and examine the walls of the stone building.
Okay.
Did we get the chest open?
And yes, you weren't here. Yeah, we found 750 gold. We have 187.
Holy shit.
And you can't have any of it because you won.
She said there was some more gold in the room to the
No, don't do it.
There's a little more in there, though.
Okay, so Danielle, you want to move closer to that building and examine the walls?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, as you approach the room, this building appears to have been... You can see scorch marks along the walls.
Quick, is anyone coming with me? Or am I just...
Just out there. No.
You're on your own, apparently.
Okay.
So you see scorch marks on the walls. You see weapons lodged in the walls over here, where I'm pinging.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
strange.
attack upon entry.
Yeah, apparently it appears that some battle took place in this part of the cavern. And yeah.
Okay, and as I go further north, okay, so there's a door here on the eastern side, I'm assuming.
Yes.
What does that door look like?
That door looks like a door. Hold on. The north door. Okay, this door is also scorched, cracked, the hinges partially melted. But it's slightly ajar.
Okay, I'm gonna peek through the crack.
Okay, give me a stealth check. Okay. As you peek through the door, you see a large workshop that was badly damaged by an ancient spell battle. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room. They're scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the walls. In the middle of the room is a stone pedestal holding a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances and crackles. The brazier and its pedestals appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flame floats a spectral creature about 4 feet wide. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of its body is a large green eye. It's staring at you.
Oh no.
And inside your head, you hear it say, "Hello."
How's it going, guys?
Okay, I'm going to try and clear my mind of all thoughts.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not that smart. 19.
Wow.
Your mind is clear. You are not thinking anything, not even about the Wraith privy that you just found previously.
Okay. While continuing not to think, I'm going back away from the door, back towards the stairs.
Where are you going, friend?
Is that what he says?
That's what he says.
In my head?
Yeah, that's what he says in your head.
And we can't.
Do we? Oh, sorry.
Okay, now that I'm back with the group by the stairs.
Come back.
Can we all hear that, or only
Smoking?
Okay.
I want to talk to Scott's character, but he seems to be in La La Land.
Scott's reading a book still.
Oh, it said he moved himself over here by the stairs.
He's apparently reading a book.
So this is just what we see.
Okay. Scott, are you reading books or are you here by the stairs?
I followed you guys when you were moving north.
Come back, friend.
Okay. I'm gonna direct this mostly at you. Do you know anything of creatures that can get inside your head?
I may have read some things on it before, but I have not encountered any such creature.
Greg knows about Tila.
Different kind of getting in your head. Different head. Okay. In the room of that building. Okay, DM, do I feel any maliciousness, any sort of emotions coming from it?
He appears to be friendly. Oh, he looks like this.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. It's not a beholder. That's it's a goth, right? Isn't that what they're called?
I don't know.
I'm assuming it's called a spectator, seeing it says spectator. But I wouldn't know that. So I'm gonna let fill everyone in. In the room, in the building to our north, there's a creature. It looks like there was a big war going on. Lots of damage, though certain spots don't seem to be completely destroyed yet. And inside there's a creature with many eyes that's floating. It seems to be able to think in my head. It's been talking to me since I walked to the door.
Please come back.
he seems kind of lonely, but he doesn't seem malicious. He hasn't tried any attacks. Don't get any sort of weird feelings from him.
What?
I will confer with the party if we would like to approach it kindly. Magic Man, this seems more like your alley. Do you know anything about these?
So my curiosity got the better of me hearing your description, so I'm going to peer through the door as well.
Hello, new friend.
Okay.
Can I hear when he
Jack,
talks?
where are you going?
Like this.
Okay, when he talks to Numi, can I hear that, or can I only hear
You
when
cannot
he's...
hear that. You can only hear when he talks directly to you.
Okay. Well, do y'all have any advices, or should I just go chat it up with Floaty McEyeball?
You should probably.
No, I think maybe we all approach and see what happens.
Okay, but like I said, I'm not sensing any maliciousness, so don't come in guns a-blazing.
No.
Immediately attack? Is that what you said?
Yes, exactly.
Maybe we can finally give Sean one of his monsters a hug like he always wanted.
I think you should send in Grep first. That went great last time.
That went super good.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the doors and slowly open them.
As you push on the door, nothing happens.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull on it.
That doesn't work either. What a coincidence. The door appears to be sealed through bustedness. It's as janky and broken as the other one was. Do you want to punch it like you did the last one?
First, I'm going to...
Oh, somebody rolled something.
Think. Oh, no.
Jeff's...
Oh, no! What did you do? I said be gentle!
Jeff is using his dragon dick strength.
Yeah, Jeff is trying to make up for that pussy.
That's what I was thinking.
He's thinking with his head.
This is not the time to compensate.
He throws open the door, and this giant floating thing gasps. He's like, and is apparently startled by the sight of 5 adventurers.
I'm going to try. I don't know if this is going to do anything, but I'm going to try and feel and think as like comforting and warm as possible. I don't, like sending out calming vibes.
Let's all do that at the same time.
So wait, do you all want to try to roll something at the same time to see if it succeeds? Knowing that if one of you fails, the whole party fails.
Oh my god. What? On thinking happy thoughts?
Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
So what is it you want to do?
I'm going to, like I said, keep my brain as peaceful and calm as possible and think to it, don't be afraid, we're here in peace.
Why would I be afraid?
Have I seen it yet?
In the mines, don't you?
Yeah, you're looking at it. The door's open.
Oh, I don't see anything.
Oh, well, I don't see anything.
Door's not open yet. Sorry, my bad.
I think the mines have been closed for many years now. We're just here to explore.
Then you're not welcome here. Please
Not
continue
welcome.
on.
I'm going to think to it, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a fucking beholderkin, dude. It wants to hurt us.
What? Okay. I'm okay with moving along in peace if it's going to let us.
And before you leave, as you peer into the room with better visibility, you see the remains of scorched zombies and ghouls that have been dismembered, disintegrated, destroyed, right around the door.
Inside or outside?
The inside.
So you're saying that the zombies have been destroyed in various different magical ways?
Yes.
Probably from the Beholderkin's eye stalks.
Who knows? You can infer that if you like.
Like I said, as long as it's not trying to attack me, I'm okay with moving on in peace. We're probably missing something good in there, but unless somebody else wants to try something.
No. Like, that is basically in character. That is basically a Beholder variant. He will kill us if we go into the room.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I wouldn't know what a beholder is anyway, probably. So I'm just going to be like, it's letting us go in peace. So
I do. If I cast a spell at it and I miss, it can redirect the spell back to anybody else.
Are you saying this in character?
Yes.
I'm going to say, well, that
Why would
sucks.
I
I'm
attack
trying
you,
to
wizard?
leave anyway.
Why would I attack you, wizard? You work the mines.
I know what you're capable of.
I won't attack unless threatened.
No, I know that,
This
but
is
I
my
also
place
know
to
what you're
guard.
capable of. Yeah. Well, we will let you guard it and be on our way.
Yep.
All right.
Farewell,
He flicks out
spectator.
He flicks out his tongue and makes a deuces symbol with his tongue.
It forks at the end.
Okay, I'm already up here investigating this other door here.
Okay. Let me see if that's got a number on it.
Yeah. So in character, my character kind of knows by reputation about Beholders, and they are bad news. They will fuck you up. Even the weaker ones are like,
Oh yeah.
ridiculous OP. In character, I said that.
Okay, that door appears to be just as janky and messed up as the other door, D.
Mm-hmm.
But it is not slightly ajar. If you want to go in, you're gonna need to make it open.
Do I hear anything from the other side?
Roll a perception check.
20 plus 4.
You perceive absolutely nothing in that room.
Okay, I am going to the door.
Okay, you go to open the door and it doesn't budge because it's busted and janky still.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try and bust down the goddamn door.
Okay, you go to push on the door with your strength.
Wait. Do that knock thing again.
Oh, see, I should have tried to knock.
Yeah, you went to knock, except you flicked it, and it really hurt your finger.
Ow.
Really hurt it.
The
Dragon
door
Man,
appears
would you
be
like to
jammed.
try and do this now?
I will give the door a try.
All right, you push the door in, and it falls to the ground, broken. And in this room, I don't actually know what's in this room. I hope it's something fun. You open up this door.
A talking chicken.
I'm talking chicken.
I'm telling you, if you run into any talking animals, it won't be a good thing.
Did anybody play Baldur's Gate?
So
I think just you and me, Jeff.
as you walk into this room, you see, Jeff, you just straight up walked into it. Okay. As you walk into this room, you see tables and papers, and this appears to be a room where you would prepare weapons for enchantment.
Ooh, sexy.
Okay, I'm gonna tell him, do not go to the door to the south. I think that leads to the Beholderkin, as our magician called him.
Would you like to open the door, Jeff?
No.
Are you sure?
I mean,
feel like that's cowardly.
We've established. I don't think it's going to attack us like outright. Whatever it wants, it's probably not going to end up being good. But you know.
To be fair, you did detect evil, and you didn't detect evil over here.
Well, maybe it's our friend. Maybe we ought to go see what it wants.
Right now, let's leave it be.
How about this? I'll give you all a couple minutes to talk it over, because I really gotta pee. So BRB.
Wait, so are you in the room, D?
Yeah, I walked in the room.
Let's get our wizard in this room. Hey, wizard.
Hello.
This
Hello.
looks like something that would be right up your alley up here. You might want to come check this out.
Sure.
Also, help me convince our large worm friend that he should not try and go to the south where the beholderkin is.
Hey, again, I know from reputation that beholders are nothing to joke around with. They will mess you up.
Gotcha. Come fuck with the bolt.
Mess you up.
I guess while we wait for Sean to do any type of rolling or whatever, I am also going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, fair enough.
But look at the room first. Damn it.
So look at the room first.
He can look at it, but if Sean's not here, it's not going to tell him anything.
Well, dude, I want some sweet magically enchanted weapons. Like I want him to enchant my dagger and my spear. And my war pick.
All right, I'm back. How we doing?
We're good.
Scott left.
Was he upset?
He was angry.
Oh well.
He was angry about the beholder and how we didn't go talk to it and give it a hug.
I'm disappointed in the party as a whole.
If you had made it anything other than a beholder, but beholders, I don't want to die. I don't want to party white.
You might not be a beholder. I actually have no idea what it is. It says spectator. Jeff.
Damn it.
I fucking googled something. How is that any different? I can hear the fucking keyboard click.
Oh yeah, spectator, those aren't good.
Did you look it up?
No, I didn't.
No.
Just fucking with Sean.
This is why we don't need to play on Roll20. We need to play in person where I can't let y'all Google shit. Be like, okay, everyone, I have to take your phones before we can play.
I promise.
Back in there, bam.
I promise I do not actually Google things. I only reference my character sheet on D&D Beyond. That's it.
Your character sheet should be in Roll20 because it's way easier. But
It is. But I like having them both pulled up at the same time because I have a couple of things that I haven't ported over to the or that Clay didn't port over for me to my character sheet. So it's nice to have it like as a reference.
So just so you're aware, if you go to the compendium, you can drag and drop spells typically at work. Wand of Magic Missiles, maybe not.
Speaking of,
So what's the deal, guys? What are we gonna do? I think you should make a conga line and walk into the room with spectator.
Walking backwards with our eyes closed, ears and fingers, just la 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 la.
Yeah, do that. I'm on board.
I don't want to.
Okay, so I'm walking around in this area. I'm guessing I see stairs to the north and a hallway to the west.
That is pretty on point for what you see.
I'm going to start scouting ahead to the west.
Okay.
And
As you scout ahead to the west,
So
you walk into this room and it looks so familiar. It was almost like you were asleep the whole time, but you were in this room, but you dreamed about it. It's like this crazy sense of deja vu.
Whoa, super zooming dragon.
I'm sprinting. I'm excited.
Obviously. Jeff, as you enter the room, you see the water wheel, the forge, the buildings you're familiar with. I believe Smokeen was unconscious during this time.
Yeah, I've definitely not seen this before.
Well, So that's a giant magic forge. Is it still turning?
It is not currently on.
That's right. Yeah, it was powered. If you look down in the little gulch right there, you see that skull laying down there? That was another one of those flaming skulls, and it powering the forge magically.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back then.
Did our wizard ever look at the room full of the enchantment?
I thought we were waiting on Sean to get back so we could do that.
I'm here.
I would like to see if there are enchantments to be had in this room.
Okay, Scott, are you investigating? Are you arcanating? Are you doing some voodoo?
That's a good question.
What do you want to learn from this room?
Well, they said there was magic about, so I might as well do an arcana check.
Okay. You do an arcana check, and
Check it out.
We're going to arcana the hell out of this room.
You breathe in the magic. Open your eyes and close them and breathe some, and then you notice all the papers and stuff about, all the papers, the desks, what appears to be little sticks and stuff, and everything. There's all sorts of things in here, but it appears to be a room that prepares magic items to be magicked.
Is there anything I can take from this room?
And you intuit from this that the room the spectator is guarding may be where the magic was infused into weapons or items.
So this is a staging area.
Yes.
Okay. Is it also a storage area for said magical objects?
It is not. You do not appear to see anything other than papers and tables and, like, what are those things that you attach onto the end of a workbench and you clamp onto things? Are they called clamps?
Vice.
Probably vice. Yeah, you see things like that.
Oh, okay.
That would hold things in place.
For etching of ruins and whatnot.
Yes.
You could put some like demon blood in that sword. Make it a demon infused blood sword.
You could do that with a hammer. That'd probably be fun.
Warhammer. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Is the room with the spectator? No, he's down below. Okay, that's where. But they're
very much
thinking-
wants
Man, that makes me really want to go back into that room. Gosh, Sean, it's like you're trying to goad us into going into the room by giving us tempting little snippets.
I mean, if your character would be interested in magical things, maybe you should check it out. If your character is a coward, maybe he should leave.
I just don't want to be turned to stone or disintegrated or stricken blind or eaten.
That is, I mean, like I said, if you're scared, then don't go in there.
Or melted.
I'm scared. I'm good with it.
I believe Pikey's character is very much interested in living.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah,
fair.
living sounds good.
But
I got shit to do.
all I'm saying is risk reward.
Can I help you? Do you need something, Kat?
Are you gonna do some more scouting, Smokeen?
Yeah, I'm gonna head up the stairs over here.
Or is that down the stairs?
It appears
I got
Oh,
you.
yeah, that might be
as you go
down.
down the stairs, you find a water-filled cavern. A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. It's actually so you can see the bubbles and the seethingness of the water, but it's very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if it's magically dampened, the sound. At regular intervals, fresh water surges from the funnels into the chamber. And, yeah. You see a giant pool of water that has regularly surging water at regular intervals.
And that's up to the north?
If this water was perhaps rising a little higher, it might power the water wheel.
Well, yeah, keep walking around and see what I see.
Okay. You don't see anything.
What was the source of the water? Was it just bubbling up?
It appears to be coming from the northeast corner. Sorry.
Okay, but like the path ends over where Numi's at, right?
Yes. The path that way ends. Yes. If you'd like to dive into the water, you could.
Oh, that's okay.
Didn't you
That's
say
all
it
right.
was boiling?
I did not say it was boiling.
Churning, not
Churning.
boiling.
Definitely churning. It's surging forth at regular intervals.
So it's like coming from the north, like a burst of water, and then...
That's correct.
Okay, it's not like a bunch of giant like eels are writhing in the middle and it's churning. It's more like a regular flow of water from an unseen source.
Sure.
Okay. Just as long as it's not
Definitely
eels.
no death eels down there.
Okay. Just don't like eels.
Alright, so you've jumped into the water.
He has to strip first, apparently.
I'm on the shore. I'm not in
It's
the
not
water.
a shore thing. It's
put my toe
it's
in.
a wall.
Oh, just kidding.
It is a
Yeah.
rapidly declining in height wall. The ledge
No
hugs the
problem.
south wall is about 15 feet above the water.
Are there any stalactites or anything around the wall that we're looking at here?
No, you don't see any of that.
Nothing I could tie a rope to?
Nothing you could tie her up to.
Mm.
Oh, don't care.
Just keep you with the body.
Oh, that explains why I couldn't see it.
50 feet of rope, huh?
What are you thinking?
I was just trying, like, if I'm going to jump into this water naked, I want to be able to get back out. If it's a 15 wall, it's going to be kind of difficult to do.
I don't think we need to swan dive quite yet.
As the water surges in, it raises the water level to about 5 feet from the ledge. I don't know if that changed your mind, but that's how it works.
Okay. A little bit. What do you think, guys? You think I should go swim and see what I can find?
I think we should go scout over here first.
No, go first swim, dude.
Mm.
Yeah. Do I see anything at the end of this path to the south?
Let me see. You do. I just have to remove the dynamic lighting. It appears to be a passageway
back to
the water wheel.
Oh, that's where the water comes. Okay, gotcha.
Well.
Okay, moving along.
Hey, wizard.
Wizard is missing in action.
Yo, wizard.
Yeah.
Can you shine some light on this lake for us?
How about if I cast light on you?
Well,
Can you dive in?
And then I'll illuminate the lake.
Yes.
Sure. I pick up a handful of rocks and I cast light on all of them and I throw them into the water.
Okay. As the rocks fall into the water, you see nothing. The rocks appear to drop and continually drop into the depths as the light dims and then goes out completely.
So it's deep as shit.
Yeah. Nessie could be in there.
I don't like that.
Throw Mimikin.
Do you sink or swim, Jeff?
I would swim.
Oh, man.
Would you like to test that?
I'm kind of scared of it now.
It'll be wrong.
It'll be alright.
It'll be great.
I want you to be scared to make a decision. One way or another.
No decisions will be made in Sean's game.
That's true. You never know what could happen if you don't jump in.
Alright. Well, I would like to see what's up farther north that way where the waters come from. How
Oh, that's-
strong? Go ahead.
Oh, were you talking about that passage to like the southwest? Or
I was thinking like up here.
oh,
Like that's where the water's surging from. I don't know how strong is the water. How like it's gonna like sweep me under or?
Looking at it, so one of the intervals occurs, and this water surges forth. It rises, or it increases the level of the water by about 10 feet very quickly in a matter of like 10 seconds, or in a matter of like 30 seconds. And then 5 seconds after that, immediately it flushes back down.
So that's an extremely strong current.
Yes.
I do not want to jump into this one. I don't even know what the point would be other than to try and follow it like to where the water's draining out, and that would pretty much separate me from the party. So.
Well, you wouldn't have to swim. It'd probably drag you out.
Yeah.
And assuming you tethered someone to you, it may drag them too.
That's why I was asking about like a stalactite or something.
You can always try to hammer something into a wall.
I could like hammer my spear into the floor.
You could. Is your spear made of wood?
It's gonna break. Spoiler alert.
Does your spear have a strength chat or a strength stat that I can roll against?
Let's say 12.
What?
I like how you're not rolling, you're just saying numbers.
12.
That's an 8.
I did it.
So what do you want to do?
I didn't break it.
What do you want to do? Are you hammering the spear into the ground with your hammer?
Let's keep looking. I don't really want to jump into the water.
No.
okay.
Everybody thinks it's a bad idea, except for the
And breath.
So I'm gonna say,
Well,
yourself to someone first.
you don't want to jump in the water. You don't want to talk to the green spectator thing. Are you here for an adventure or not?
I think we ought to talk to the specter thing at some point, but I'm still scared of it.
Okay. Smoking, as you enter this room, and I get line of sight on you so I could click on you. So I can see what you see. Ooh. You see a pit in front of you with water streaming into it. And on the other side it's about level with your position, height-wise, is basically you have a giant crevice cutting through this room.
okay. I want to get on my belly and crawl up and look into the crevice.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
As you go to be on your belly. Oh, sorry. Just move forward. As you scooch forward to about right here, what do you see from there? You see. Do you see what you see? You see.
I see two bugbears and something I can't quite make out.
You see two bugbears. One in the pit. He appears to be excavating things, digging in the dirt, looking for something. The other bugbear is he's kind of facing the opposite direction from you, and you see a dark shrouded figure. Sorry, not a dark shrouded figure. You see a finely tailored suit on what appears to be an elf with gray skin. And as you're sitting there studying them, you scooch forward a little bit too much, and some gravel falls off the edge and lands in the pit. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me? Oh, that's good enough. You don't fall into the pit. That's excellent news. As the gravel falls and some of the ground, the bugbear is going to The bugbear that was facing the opposite direction turns to look at you. He locks eyes with you. And
Is that the one on the ledge on the other side? Or
yeah, that one.
Okay.
He locks eyes with you and yells out something in Goblin. Does anyone speak Goblin?
Goblin?
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Oh,
Nope.
He yells out something in Goblin then.
Just so you don't have to come up with it.
I've got something. It's not good news.
Okay, I'm going to jump up and run. Way.
Run backwards?
Yeah, this way, yelling, bugbears and drow, bugbears and drow.
Yelling.
Back
Okay.
to, or not yelling, but
Too
saying
late.
to my party.
Too late! That ship has sailed.
Shit.
Time to cast Shatter immediately.
Okay, as you run away. I'm just doing stuff. It's no big deal.
No big deal.
Just go ahead and cast Cloud Kill right into the room.
What room is this? Wow, that's not bad for you.
That was always an excellent strategy in Baldur's Gate. Cloud Kill, Death Cloud. It's just up
roll?
trolls, death.
As you run away, or you get a little bit away before you hear a thud and someone yell out in pain, but it appears that nothing else is happening. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna tell party members, bugbear and drow, and point that way.
You already yelled it. Are you just like?
Oh yeah, but
Are you
now
just,
that they're
just repeating the same thing over and over again? Bugbears and drow. Bugbears and drow. Bugbears and drow.
Pretty much.
She's huddled in the corner, shaking back and forth.
Party, what do you want to do?
Are they chasing her?
You don't hear anyone chasing her.
We heard a thud, though, right?
You heard a thud and an oomph.
So it sounds like maybe the bugbear tried to jump down and broke his feet.
Yeah, that's probably what happened.
Cracked its femur.
He's probably dead. He probably took out all of the people in there with the fall.
The fall shattered every bone
in every single person's body.
Well, I feel like we could go through this encounter, but we'd just find ourselves back at the forge. But it may be a safer way to get
kill them. Well, do we have an elf in the party?
Me?
Yeah, the last one ran away screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know that the drow don't do anything for surface elves, just by reputation.
Okay. I'm gonna creep back and see what they're doing again. Cause no one else to suggest anything.
I mean, they do like to keep surface elves as sex slaves, but that's about it.
Adia, would you like to roll a stealth check for me?
Yeah.
I know you would. Please don't roll a 7 again.
Please don't roll a 7.
Oh, 12. You, as you move closer. It appears the bugbears in your absence, when you ran away screaming, they've all climbed out of the stream bed and appear to be notching their arrows, preparing for an attack.
You mean knocking?
Knocking, notching, whatever. They are prepping their arrows to fire at something.
Ready to kill.
Okay, I'm gonna try and shoot them. My own arrow.
When I said their arrows, I meant they were sharpening javelins.
Same thing.
Slightly different.
Hand arrows.
Okay, so you want to take a shot at him?
Yep.
All right.
Is it?
How do we? This is basically you trying to get a surprise round.
Is it like a warning shot?
Doesn't feel like.
Well, no, I'm trying to shoot them. They're bugbears.
Okay. I've forgotten how to do surprise rounds.
I do one, and then we roll for initiative.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, you've already done your stealth check. Go ahead and roll. Do your damage. Which one are you shooting?
We'll do this one. Please.
Okay. 16?
Mm-hmm.
16 is a hit. Do you not have disadvantage for being that far?
I can't figure out how to see how far it is.
I don't know what your distance is on your arrow.
150
150?
for no disadvantage.
150 for no disadvantage. I'm almost certain that you're probably all right.
I couldn't remember how to do that. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine.
He's 40 feet away. All right, so, and I said 16, or you said 16 hits.
10 damage.
Takes 10 damage. And then I click to grab onto his face, and he takes 10 damage. And you pelt him with an arrow. He takes it right in the chest, and it's initiative.
Then I got to click.
Ooh, this guy looks fun. I wonder what he does.
I don't think I've had an initiative over a single digit all evening.
Yeah, it still beat mine. You know what? I'm willing to waste a bad roll on.
Yeah, that's true.
Has everyone done their damage? Grep, you're up.
Oh, Jesus. Everything. All right, I'm going to attack the tunic.
Okay, that one. I'm sure that's not good for me. A 19's a hit, 4 damage.
And then the
It's a miss.
all right.
Next is this guy. What does he do? Huh, that's not really helpful. Okay. He 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is he gonna drop a globe of impenetrable darkness on us?
He steps back and heads toward the stairway, kind of wary. And let's see if he's got range.
Is he gonna fire a sleeping poison?
You should hide your measurement so the party doesn't see him.
That's fine. He wanders to the stairway, close to the stairway, and he locks eyes with Smokeen. And you can feel him tugging at your mind. He is, but nothing else happens. He is, yeah. You can feel him on the outskirts of your brain. Next up are the bugbears. I wonder what they do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the gimpy one at?
So does that mean he's a
1,
psionic?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh.
Maybe. Who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The two bugbears overlooking, they get as close as they can, and they start hurling some javelins at the one at the top hurls one at Grep. He gets a 20.
That hits.
He deals 9 damage. The next one throws a javelin at Smokeen and rolls an 8.
Miss.
And the other bugbear uses his next action to, he doesn't do anything. He's just kidding. Next up is Scott.
He doesn't even dash to get close.
He does not.
Probably. Maybe he held his action.
I don't trust that.
Why aren't you working? Can I not select my own token anymore?
You should be able to. I can click on him.
I
As
think
an
roll.
aside, that last javelin just really.
There we go. Roll 20. Roll 20 froze up on me for a second.
What did
You're
the javelin do? Grip.
He's really barely hanging on.
I was gonna say you took 19 damage back there with the wraith.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a shot with firebolt at one of the. Actually, wow, that's really weird. Everything is like shifted 5 squares off for me. That's really weird. I might need a reload for 20, but I'll do it in a bit.
Okay. How about you reload after you shoot off your
Yeah.
firebolt? What's your
Yeah.
range on firebolt? Is it
120 feet.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and do your thing.
Seven.
You miss. Next up is D. You can go ahead and restart if you want, Scott.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Give me
First, I'm gonna shoot the one to the north.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Ooh, critical.
Okay, well that hits.
So it's what, 2d8 now?
I think if you click on longbow, it'll just do the damage.
Well, no, that's just the normal 1d8.
Yeah.
Well, if it critted, it should pick up for that slack.
Well, it
No,
didn't.
that's not the 1d8. Mouse over the number. And then 1.
So it's 1d8 plus 4 is what I...
Yeah,
Yes, here, the left.
Oh, okay, and then I rolled
Yeah.
a 1 on my second d8. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
8.
you wrote. Yeah, so you got 1 dice roll out of 2, basically.
Okay, so he takes 8 damage, and he's definitely wounded. He's got a bolt sticking out of him and 2 arrows sticking out of him.
Okay, and I'm gonna Hordebreaker the one just to the immediate south of him, that one.
Okay, what does that do?
It's just another shot. 17.
17's a hit.
So wait a minute.
7.
Okay.
I see 1d8 plus 4
And then the plus 1 is the second 1d8.
equals 3 plus 4. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
I see it.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Jeff.
yeah.
You're up.
Well, it's way over here. And I don't have a breath weapon, so I can't shoot acid at him. I guess I'm just gonna hold my action because there's not really much I can do. Oh, actually, that was here. I'm gonna move closer. I meant to move closer.
So you're gonna get closer and you're gonna check the spear. What's the range on a spear? It doesn't
Good.
matter. You missed. 15 is a miss.
It doesn't.
15 is a miss.
15's a miss.
Well, 15 is a miss and 17 is a hit, Jeff. Do the math.
I don't do any math.
Hey, Pikey, what do you want to do?
First of all, I want to move closer. 6 spaces?
Yeah.
Because I can't see anything. I don't know what's happening. I just hear a ruckus.
A ruckus.
I could describe the nature.
And then you do a little dance.
Make a little love.
Get down tonight.
Yes.
Get down tonight.
I was thinking
Actually, I'm
Get
going
down, get down, get down. Get down tonight.
to move myself one more. If I can get in. Release. Well, yeah. I can't hit any of them with that.
I just saw your message, Clay. This is a normal dungeon.
Try. Man.
I think you should use your action to sprint and jump over the clearing. Arms
just
out
give him
like
a
you're
nice
gonna
big
hug.
wet kiss. Thank you.
Flying hug. Hugs are free
I know
actions.
you would. Oh, that's a free action.
Hugs
I can
are free
just.
actions. Yeah.
Do we get the free movement to
I think it
advance
would
them up?
do this.
No, you do not get a free action to get. No. Phantasmal Force? Okay, you're gonna Phantasmal Force someone.
Yeah.
And I have to. What kind of Constitution saving throw?
Like. Yes.
An Intelligence saving throw. Oh, that does not bode well for me.
Right here, like in between those two.
Like this.
Right there. Yeah.
So you're building like a. You fill the creature's mind with an illusory creature, object, or phenomenon that lasts. Oh, what are you filling these poor bugbears' minds with?
I want them to see the other one turning and attacking.
It says a creature.
A creature, yes, the one to the north. I want him to see that his southern buddy has turned and is lashing out at him.
Okay, and I have to survive an intellect saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise, you take some psychic damage.
It's a 3.
That's a fail.
That's a fail.
So you take 1d6 psychic damage.
Go ahead and roll 1d6 psychic damage for me. He is taken aback. He's already bloodied. It looked like he almost fell into the pit, but he steadied and caught himself before he did. He is bewildered at what's going on.
And now his friend is attacking him too.
Next up is Grep.
Grep is going to shoot at the bear.
The which one?
The northern one that I just put to.
Yes.
The top bear.
Alright, go ahead and shoot it. 12 to miss. You want offhand as well? 15 is also a miss.
And then he's going to just dig and find some extra determination.
Okay, you have that looted all. On your turn, you can use bonus action to regain 1d10. Okay, go ahead and recover 1d10. Okay. All your fucking health back.
Excellent.
Not even close.
Okay, well, I feel better about that then.
No, it was definitely a full heal for sure.
Okay. On the next turn, the dark elf nudges himself a little closer to the stairs. And where's his character sheet at? I know he's got stuff he can do. Okay, it's just going to go back and it's going to continue to watch what's going on. The bugbear to the top, does he have to do his saving throw on his turn too? Or just on your turn?
What, for the Phantasmal?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
He can
No,
do
it says on my turn.
But he can do an investigation check on his turn to dispel the illusion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's stupid. So he's going to swing his weapon at the other bugbear. And we'll see how that goes. He's got a javelin in his hand. He doesn't have his Morning Star, so he's going to try to jab at him with the javelin. And he misses.
Entirely.
The other bugbear raises his eyebrow at the other one, but he's committed to stabbing his new ally, or his new enemy, and he stabs at him with a javelin and misses. Got a fucking train wreck going on over here. The other bugbear is going to run up.
You're welcome.
And he's going to hit the bugbear that attacked first with his Morning Star. And he rolls a 23. He sends this guy flying into the water. He's dead. So he falls into the water.
They eliminated the threat.
Next up, and I don't think the Phantasmal Force stays, because the target's dead. So next up is Scott.
No. Target be dead.
Alright, I'll advance up.
Well, it worked better than I thought.
That was perfect.
And let me check a spell.
You should do more of the rocks with light on them and throw them at them.
You're right.
Get out of here. Oh, I have an excellent idea, Scott. Your character should get a slingshot and shoot light rocks at people.
What if I used Acid Burst on a rock and slingshot it?
Can you do that right now?
Oh, I don't have a slingshot, but
okay. Well, we'll figure that out when you do it.
I'll go ahead and I'm gonna hit this guy with this guy.
Okay.
With
fireball, nuke.
Nope.
Disintegration
not fireball.
Ray.
Yeah, he instantly dies.
Pew pew laser.
Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost, okay.
Pew pew.
19's a hit.
13. 19? Oh wait, it didn't scroll down. 19. Alright, Ray of Frost. 2.
He's a little frosty. And what? Am I slowed now?
Yeah, by 10 feet.
Alright.
Until the beginning of my next turn.
Alright, D, what you gonna do?
Let's see. I will take a shot at this one.
Okay, go ahead and take that shot.
22.
Well,
One
that's
shot,
a hit.
one kill.
10.
Alright, so... Oh, he's got a giant arrow sticking out of his body. He seems, perturbed. You have rustled his jimmies.
And then I will hit the one that's slowed.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Oh, 9.
That's a big old miss. Next up is
Good.
Jeff.
How steep is the crevasse wall?
That's an excellent question.
I'm gonna glance and do a quick assessment. An optic down. if you will.
Okay, give me 1 second. It is 20 feet deep.
20, huh?
Yeah. How far can you jump?
At least 20 feet.
How far can you jump forward?
Question. I have no idea. I can walk 30 feet.
It's about 25 feet across if you wanted to try to jump that.
Like a running jump.
There's not a lot of room to running.
A
But
fucking flying leap.
yeah.
I would have to get like a 20 to make that.
You cover a number equal to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump.
Well, I can definitely do that.
So you can do 15-ish. Right? You can leap equal to your strength score?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you're at like a 15 at least. Maybe a 16?
18?
You're an 18 strength?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A, man.
Okay.
Well, that's not enough to make it.
Okay.
You would land on the edge. You might be able to grab onto the ledge and hang on. And so yeah, if you wanted to run, jump, and try to grab the ledge as you make it to the ledge,
do like some parkour shit.
Yeah, we could see if you could survive that.
Okay. I feel like I ought to do something. No, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna throw another spear.
God damn it!
God
Doing
damn.
that shit.
That's
so
not
I
fun.
have.
How many
Nah,
spears do you
he's
have?
like, jump it.
Two spears left.
Okay, chuck that spear.
At the slowed guy.
Okay. 9's a miss.
I'm gonna collect those again later too.
I hope you do. Actually, I hope you don't, and then you want to use them, and I'm like, did you collect them back in that cave?
Yeah.
Next up is Pikey.
Oh my god, these assholes are still alive.
Yeah.
You haven't done much.
That's very true. Well, I mean, I killed that one vicariously.
I mean, if you wanted to take credit for that kill, you could probably argue it and win with a charisma check.
Bitch, dead. I did that shit.
You definitely started the chain of events that led to his death, for sure.
I can't do.
It was a series of unfortunate events that led to the Hobgoblin's death.
They're all just so far away.
Right?
No, y'all decided to engage enemies that are basically on cliffs opposite sides of you.
I'm sorry, do you not?
I mean, it's an Archer showdown.
And it looks like you got a good thing going on. Maybe you should just like, I don't know, do a little dance.
Continue pummeling them.
You could throw your sword. Chuck it. I can't hear you if you're talking.
I know. Sorry, my computer's freezing up.
Do like a boomerang, kind of like.
Alright, this guy right here, I'm going to viciously mock him.
Alright, he is about to be viciously mocked. This is a wisdom saving throw?
I don't know who's jingling change, but I can't hear anything that Ian's. What'd you say?
It's a wisdom saving throw?
No. Or, yes, yeah, wisdom save. You got it.
I don't think that was someone jingling change. I think you were hearing where my dog was scratching at his collar.
Oh, that'll be it.
That does.
So, he rolled a 1.
I told him I thought zombies was higher.
You've scared the bejesus out of him.
He still is himself.
He's at disadvantage.
Takes 2 whopping damage.
And he soils himself.
Which one is it? We'll just do this one. He's sad.
It was this guy.
He's so sad. Next up is Grep.
You want to hit the slowed one or the disadvantage?
Grep's gonna hit the slow so that he the range. He's eyeballing it and thinks he can actually shoot at this one.
Okay, can he?
Nope.
15 hits.
That is not how you measure something. Okay, so 15 is a miss, and 18 is a hit. He takes 6 damage.
And then, yeah, it's the end of the turn.
All right. The Dark Elf, he's not feeling it. He's leaving.
They're just like, I'm out.
I'm sure we'll catch up with them later.
I'm sure that he'll catch up with us later.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably with friends.
The other bugbear steps up closer, and they're both gonna chuck javelins. They ain't scared of anything. The top one, the one that has disadvantage, is chucking at Grep. He rolls a 12.
That's a miss.
That's good. That would have been a lot of damage. D, the other one is attacking you.
Oh no.
8.
Miss.
I'm just saying, if they were rolling with advantage, they rolled a 22 and a 23.
Wow.
Oh, as the Dark Elf left, you felt him leave your mind, D.
Oh, good.
And next up is Scott.
If people could quit poking around in there.
Right, I'm like, what are you doing?
They're excited to talk to you in your head.
I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the one that was I cast Ice Bolt at last time.
Okay. Go ahead. 15 is a miss.
Ooh.
Next up is D, who doesn't fucking miss.
I'm gonna miss this time because you jinxed me.
No.
I'll hit the one on bottom first.
Okay, bottom first.
Oh, I critted.
Never. I was going to miss because Sean said so. Now I'm going to kill this bugbear with 10 damage. Nope.
Oh.
You.
I do like. I make more damage when I'm not critting.
He's got a bolt. He's got tons of arrows in him. He's clinging to life by a thread.
Okay, I'm gonna take a pot shot for Horde Breaker on the top one.
Okay, well the 24
24.
also hits.
And 11 damage.
And we have a dead guy. He dies. And he slips and falls into the ravine also. Next up is Jeff, who's only got one spear left. Make it count. Jeff.
7's a hit.
No, it's not. So Jeff wastes his third turn in this combat, not jumping across the ravine. And Pikey, you're up.
So we still got one slow.
Yeah, he's slow.
All you gotta do is just tongue
Kill him.
lash him.
Dead. They're just dead.
They have bled out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and viciously knock that asshole.
Alright, well he's a very wise and intelligent creature. I'm sure he'll survive this.
I'm sure he'll be totally fine.
Go ahead and roll, see how much damage it is. See if I...
Let's do this.
Okay.
I tell him that his dead friends are prettier than he is.
Well, he just died.
Or
He falls over dead to those words.
Mm-hmm.
And
So when you mocked him, you made his blood pressure rise, people let out.
And his eyes just popped out.
He just
I might need his eyes later.
explosion.
He just he gets a little nosebleed and falls over dead like he has an aneurysm.
Small aneurysm, light aneurysm.
Oh, that was combat. So y'all initiative's over.
Should we chase the drow?
It would be difficult to give chase to someone who is everyone would have to make a strength check to jump over this
Get over
thing.
that wall.
Yeah.
Or jump down.
Grep is feeling really tired. Lay down like a boss right now.
Right?
This would be a good place to have like a
I'm assuming you mean IRL.
It's 10:30.
Oh no, I mean Greb, not Clay.
Yeah, it's only
Oh, okay.
for us.
Well, I thought it was pretty early, but I didn't know if you were turning into like a man or something.
I'm ready for a nap.
Okay,
No,
so
Not quite dad yet.
what would you like to do?
Grep wants a nap. Grep thinks we should go back into the cave just so that nothing can sneak up on us and throw javelins from the other cliff. And then take a nap. That way we only have to defend one.
I think that's an excellent idea.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so you want to take a short rest somewhere down here? Somewhere over here? Or right here in this cave?
Right here in this cave. Let's take a long rest.
But all the casters are fine.
I know, I only have like one spell slot left.
I'm completely out of spell slots. I'm out of lay on hands. I have no breath weapon.
Yeah, we need a long rest for the caster.
I'm basically just walking around swinging my hammer and stuff. That's all I can do.
How many,
Spears.
Pikey, you've been keeping track of how many encounters y'all have done, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we did 5 before the session.
I mean, it should be 7.
Yeah, it's 7 now.
Let me go look at my spreadsheet. No! Go over here. Stupid fucking thing. Okay, so you want to take a long rest right here in this cavern?
Seems like a
Right
pretty
here in
good
this
spot.
tunnel? Okay.
Yeah, like closer to where Grep is.
Okay. Did you want to loot any of the bodies down there in the crevice or anything, or you want to go fishing for them?
I would like to see what they were digging for eventually, but only after we rest.
That's fair.
They were excavating something, right?
That is correct. If you are interested in doing that, I think this long rest is going to end the night.
Spell slot.
So maybe make a note. Put a sticky note or something on your monitor about your intentions.
Alrighty.
So wait, are we doing a short or long? Sorry, are we doing a long?
Long.
Oh, okay, good. I was trying to figure out how many spell slots I recover on a short rest.
I don't think you recover any.
No, you do. Well, a wizard does.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you
So
sure?
I have something called Arcane Recovery. Once per day, when you finish a short rest, you can choose expended spell slots to recover. Spell slots can have a combined level that is equal to or less than half of your wizard levels rounded up, and none of the slots from the 6th level or higher can be recovered. Okay. So if I'm a 4th level wizard right now, I can recover up to 2 levels worth of spell slots.
So
I can also recover either a 2nd level spell slot or 2 1st level spell slots.
Okay. I think that makes sense. So
That's only as far as I know for wizards.
would you like to would y'all like to knock out the rest now, or you want to wait until next time?
Let's get it done now.
Might as well, yeah. That way we're just fresh and ready to go.
Okay. Who's going to take first watch?
I'll take it.
Okay.
All right, D. As you pack in for the night, apparently Jeff is going to go hang out farther away from the group, and Smokey
I
and
was gonna
Davril
keep watch.
are far over there. Are we not making
Stay here.
Are we not making a cuddle pile?
I just wasn't sure where we were going.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so is this the cuddle pile right here?
Right in the middle of the hallway.
Right here. Looks
Okay.
good. Cuddle pile.
Okay, well, Danielle, if you want to go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Don't roll a 1.
Seven.
That was successful.
Yes.
Yep. Next up, okay, well, nothing happens during that long rest. Or during that part of the long rest. The second half of the long rest will take on another guard. Who wants to take watch for the second half?
I'll do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll. No problems. The long rest goes with no problems.
Sweet.
So,
So we get all of our stuff.
you get all your shit back.
Yeah.
8 hours have passed. And, yeah, that's 8 hours. So, guys, that's the end of the long rest. Everything is gathered back. Do y'all want to break now, or what do you want to do?
I guess this is a good stopping point for the night.
Yeah.
I think it's about as good a stopping point as you're going to get.
Yeah.
Okay. When is next good time for y'all?
I'm free whenever.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Sunday's for me.
realistically, I'm free for one. Well, my last final is on Friday, and then I'm.
So do we want to do next Sunday or Monday?
That works for me.
let me check the calendar.
Sunday. You may
Sure.
want that.
We're getting
Is
closer
everybody-
to the
is-
holidays.
Oh, yeah. What is
yeah.
Sunday?
Sunday is the 16th.
16th or okay, so 16th or 17th.
16th.
17th would work better for us. We've got a friend coming in town.
Yeah,
Saturday.
that would be fine with me as well. My Mondays are usually free.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Whatever.
So let's go Monday. Monday, same time, same place. And
Alright.
I'm going to kill the recording.
You mean tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow, 7:30.
No, not
No,
tomorrow.
no.